Hello and welcome to This, That and the Other, a brand new comedy podcast. My name is Adam and joining me is my esteemed partner in this endeavour.
Is this how we're opening the show?
Yes, I thought that's what we'd agreed.
Oh, it's just I've prepared a special dance routine for the listeners at home.
You can't dance on a podcast.
I've been practising really hard.
But no one can see it.
So, they can listen to my footsteps and imagine my majestic, graceful movements.
Fine, go ahead. Oh, it's a shame you can't see this, actually. It's really something.
This, that, and the other, for your father, sister, or brother. This, that, and the other, also applicable to mothers.
There are lyrics?
Of course. It's a sketch show, just so you know. We've already pressed play, so here we go. This, that, and the other. We also omitted grandmother. Basically, your whole family can listen and laugh with impunity.
Is that it? Are you done?
Almost. Now catch me!
What? It's match day, everyone. Welcome to The Big Game. My name is Dan Smathers.
And I'm Rick Hiccup, and we're here in the beautiful Bellevue Stadium, ready for the biggest game of the season.
That's right, Rick. The entire season hinges on this exhilarating matchup. All three of these teams have been building up to this moment throughout the summer. I can't wait to see who's going to step up to the hexagon first.
That's right, Dan. First, let's speculate wildly on who will be taken to the field first for each of these teams.
That's right, Rick. For the Farnsborough Falconers, I can't look past their quarter winger, Jamie Donut. That man has been a beast all over the court recently. He's been averaging a remarkable 10.6 this year, and his perspiration levels have been excessive to say the least.
That's right, Dan. He's definitely going to start, and he basically picks himself for the team. So who do you think will be first up for the Westboro Weasels?
That's right, Rick. I would select Sarah Pine Martin. She always gives 110%, sometimes 115%.
That's right, Dan, but I'd personally go for Debbie Flapjack. Her backtracking is excellent, and she has a great record on the top field. She's a flat-track bully, and I think it's what the Weasels need in this final.
That's right, Rick. But the Weasels have Chris Flem as their back keep. We know his passing game from the back just doesn't click with Debbie's high-intensity game.
That's right, Dan. That's why I'd choose Sarah over Debbie.
That's right, Rick. And how about the Boddington Bobcats? They have a new Czechoslovakian manager, and he has a good arm on him.
That's right, Rick. His long balls could be the decisive factor in the final fourth. When teams are tied after the fifth quarter, that's when he hits you on the counter-attack and produces a ton of topspin.
That's right, Dan. Defenses just can't cope when you put it up them.
That's right, Rick. Plus this adjudicator is Anton Knocker today. You just know that means extra points for the team facing south.
That's right, Dan. I don't agree with your assessment on the judge. He's a fair umpire, and only has a bad game on Tuesdays.
That's right, Ran. The wind speed may well be a factor too. Plus the circular nature of the stadium could produce a lot of counterspin for any attempted kicks.
That's right, Dick. Plus the commentary box smells faintly of cabbage. Could this affect the game?
That's right, Rick. However, I'm going to have to stop you there as the teams are about to line up for the tee-off. Let's go live to the field and listen to the anthems. Fathers, does your little girl look at your lustrous beard with envy? Does she dream of one day being able to grow and groom her own facial hair? Well, now you can start her on the right path with the new Beard Playset. Our beards come in a variety of colors, from chocolate brown to gray and ginger, and have a wide range of bristliness. All of our beards are fully stylable, allowing your little princess to achieve the latest styles and trends. Everything from lowly bristles through chin buns and French plaits can be accomplished with our product. Each playset comes with a variety of different grooming brushes. Also available are our separate beard care kits, containing a variety of essential oils and beard care lotions. Our beards come fresh from the chins of the finest beatniks, hipsters, and mages. Our appointed beard farmers ensure that the beards in our products are raised with the love and care that you would expect. We only source our beards from free-range, happy, healthy men. Why do the beards keep growing after they've been harvested? We don't even know. Consider it a happy side effect. Regardless, make sure you pick up a beard playset today. Honey, would you like a pony for your birthday?
No way, Daddy-o! I want a beard!
Good evening, chummies, and welcome to another scintillating edition of the Etiquette Show. I am Hugh Lunchengras, and joining me is the esteemed gentleman, Jim Moss.
Hey up, Duck. How's they doing?
Quite. Now, today we'll be discussing the important topic of dining etiquette. Dinner parties are undoubtedly important events in everybody's social calendar, so it's imperative that we understand how to conduct ourselves cordially, yet considerately, in polite society.
Yep. I don't want to embarrass the Sen by mistaking one of your kids for an Aldi 5-bird roast.
Clearly a joke, listener, I assure you. Once you've been forced to spend time around my co-host here, you start to understand, if not appreciate, his uncouth sense of humour.
Lovely with a bit of mint sauce.
Regardless, I have bought a number of cutlery items with me today. These are just a few basic items that help our listeners get accustomed to the rudimentary items that may be presented with at the dining table.
So what's this then?
Put that back! That's not used until the 6th course. Heavens, man, always work from the outside in, and never, ever upwards. Understand? Now, where were we?
The forks?
Quite. So, Mr. Jim, can you explain this item to me?
It's a fork?
Wrong, my good man. It is actually a reticulated morning fork. Notice the ornate shaft and the prongs which curve slightly inwards.
All right, so you only use this fork in morning?
Wrong again. The morning descriptor refers to the freshness of the silver, glinting in the pale light of day. Also, if you imagine your meal is being consumed chronologically, the morning refers to the first segment of the meal.
So you can only eat your breakfast with it? Is it for fry-ups or something? 'Cause I could do with one of these in my pocket at all times.
Oh, no. This item should only be used if a pre-starter course is being served, usually a boiled quail's egg served on a bed of mixed green jus.
Okay, fair enough, mate.
And this here, what do you suppose this is used for?
A spoon? It's probably for a pot noodle or something.
My fellow, you couldn't be further from the truth. This is an Auburn ladle, and its primary use is to eat dishes that are coloured orange.
You can't eat carrots with a spoon.
Jim, I believe that you are thinking of raw carrot. I'm referring to pureed carrot. Only a savage would serve carrot in a solid state.
Well, you got me there, Hugh. I just can't believe how much I don't know.
I expect no more from you, my man. But luckily, your erstwhile host is here to guide you.
So, I'm looking over at the table here, and all I can see are knives and forks. Please tell me you at least use plates.
Oh, yes. In that regard, our worlds are not too dissimilar.
Eh?
Quite. And on that note, it's time to bring out the plates. I'm sure you're familiar with most of these, so I'll just quickly skim through them. There's your sorbet dish. That's your pureed meat platter. Here's the foam reduction holder.
And what's this in?
This particularly ornate piece of crockery is a Venus plate. If you are sat with a lady on your right-hand side, this plate may be passed to her as a token of your appreciation. If she accepts the plate, marriage is on the cards.
And what if she refuses?
Then you should send a strongly written letter to the dowager of her estate.
This is all really confusing.
My fellow, these are just the basics. You need to get to grips with what's here before we move on to the complexities of how to interpret your host's choice of champagne.
My brain hurts. I need to get chips.
Well, you do that, Jim. Sod off, then. Leave it to me to carry this entire show as per usual.
You'll be fine. Do you want anything bringing back?
No, I do not. Go away with you then. Back to your pit, you uncouth little man. Yes, well, I'm afraid we're all out of time for today's edition. Please join us next time for an introduction into acceptable dinner table hats. Tally-bye.
Oh, c'est terrible, Assange. Pump to Simeon bum time. Ramble for the bramble with disturbing dull humble and an interdimensional shambler while gambling. Do you understand? Glory. Extendomatic goose-powered flange engine. One previous owner died of goose-related complications. Attended funeral. Shouted goose at widow during him. Got arrested. Pioneered all new defensive measures against brain-changeling aliens during incarcerationable. Won award. Judge informed of non-existence of brain-changeling aliens. Lost award. Also judge done Trump in face. And oh, how the children do point and snicker behind their mobiletronic talk boxes, shouting, "Ha ha, smelly Trumpus face." In other news, growing beard, itchy.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Tick.
And I'm Tock. It's time for Time Town.
Say, boys and girls, can you tell me what time it is?
I'm stood on the 12, and Tick's also stood on the 12. What's the time?
That's right. It's midday. It's time for our lunch talk.
Oh, lovely. What are we having?
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti? My favourite. Yum, 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 yum. Me too.
Oh, look. It's second hand. Shame you can't stop.
I'll be back in a minute. I hate that guy.
He's a prick. Always running in circles. Thinks he's so great.
Ahem. Hey, boys and girls, if I stand on the number 6 and Tick stays on the number 12... What time is it now?
That's right. It's dinner time.
And what are we having for dinner, Tick?
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti? Oh boy, that's my favourite.
Oh shit, he's coming back.
Hey, can I have some spaghetti too? You shouldn't run on a full stomach, second hand. But I'm so hungry. I can't stop running.
Get out of here. Go on. Shoo. No way I'm sharing my spaghetti with him.
He's a complete knobber. I can't stand him.
So hey, boys and girls, if I stay on the 12 and Tock goes and stands on the 8... What time is it now?
That's right, it's bedtime.
I'm ever so tired, Tock.
Me too, Tick. But before we go to bed, we need to have our supper.
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti! Yum, 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 I love spaghetti.
Who doesn't love spaghetti? He's coming back. Trip him! Trip him! That was great.
Why are you guys so mean to me?
Because you're pointless. Who needs to know the exact seconds when telling the time?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, could you tell me how many seconds past 6 it is? I'm an important unit of time. Oh, yeah? Well, you're behind schedule now. Better get running, boy. Oh, no!
Yeah, that's right. Run home to Mummy. Oh, wait, you don't have one because you're from a second-hand shop.
He's such a loser.
Next time I see him, he's dead.
Totally.
Anyway, it's time for everyone in Time Town to go to bed. Good night, Top.
Good night, Tick. Good night, everybody.
At last, equality can be yours. First it was the vote, then trousers, now beards for all. See your pet beard grow from 5 o'clock shadow. Design a stubble, well kept, unkempt. Hobo, pirate, wizard, grand wizard, the choice is yours. You choose the length, choose to comb it, or not. No longer endorsed by the KKK.
Hello, and welcome to Home Help, the show that takes your dreary dwellings and turns them into amazing abodes. I'm your host, Alan Keyes, and today I'm stood outside the home of Ben Parsons and his family.
Hi, Alan. Great to be on the show.
So, Ben, we've worked overnight on your house while you and your family spent a night in a hotel. On us. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, we're very grateful. We especially enjoyed the minibar.
The minibar was not included. Anyway, our Home Help team worked tirelessly on your grotty little hovel, and I think you're going to like the results. Are you ready to see it?
Oh, yes. Very much so.
Then come with me. So, here's the hallway. As you can see, I wanted to go for subtle colours to suggest warmth.
Well, it's very beige in here.
It's not beige. It's bovine biscuit. It provides a welcoming atmosphere.
Seems bigger than before.
Yes, well, we knocked the wall through here and removed your downstairs toilets. I wanted the extra space to really project the warmth of the colour in this spot. But don't worry, because we put 2 toilets in your upstairs bathroom to compensate.
Is the bureau facing the wrong way?
No, it's facing the correct way, east, to salute the sun as it rises in the morning.
But we can't get into the drawers. I'll just turn it around.
Don't touch it, you'll ruin the flow of the room! Let's get into the living room. You first.
Okay. I'm being attacked!
No, that's just a curtain I placed over the door frame to separate the colours of each room when you have the door open.
Right, well, maybe jump is all. Okay, what's going on in here?
Do you like it?
It looks like someone shot out a pizza.
It's my signature colour, bladderburst brown. Can you see how the red and orange flecks break up what would ordinarily be an overbearing brown? I think it's marvellous.
Why is the sofa stood on its end?
To emphasise the verticality of the room. We also removed your TV so that the picture wouldn't distract from the beauty of this room.
You took out the TV?
Oh yes, I gave it pride of place in my house. But don't worry, because we've hung several antique bird cages around the room for entertainment.
It's just...
Great, isn't it? Would you like to see the kitchen? Voila!
Where's the fridge? And the cooker?
You don't need things, Ben. They just clutter your life. I wanted you to have a minimalist kitchen, so I tiled the floor, hung these meat hooks from the ceiling, and then installed some guttering around the perimeter so all the blood could drain away.
Blood?
Well, you can't have a kill flow without blood, Ben. Look, our designers tested out the drainage system earlier. They also made sure the hooks could hold an entire pig carcass.
I feel physically ill.
I know, it's all rather exciting, isn't it? And the best is yet to come. Come on, let's show you the upstairs. And here is the master bedroom. Over here is a feature wall painted in irradiated orange, while the rest of the walls are painted in a contrasting corbin cream.
Oh, hey, why are the neighbours here?
We had to knock a wall through here to fit in another 2 chaise longues. Unfortunately, these people were behind it.
You'll pay for this, Parsons!
So, ignoring that, what do you think?
I think I'm going to sue your ass off.
I get that a lot. Please speak to my producer. I'm off to roll around in some wallpaper paste. See you later. Animals are our best friends, but they can't communicate with us. What happens when we urgently need to talk to our pets? It's time to call John Huntsman, the pet psychic. Today, John is meeting a pug with an eating disorder.
Hello. Welcome. So who's this you've brought to see me?
This is Chuppa. He's not been eating properly for the last couple of days.
Okay, let's see. Hello, Chuppa. Who's a good boy? Who has a powerful psychic aura? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. I'm getting negative emotions here. I'm sensing that there's been a big change in Chuppa's life just lately.
Yes. My new girlfriend's just moved in.
Right. I think it's something to do with her. Is there something strange about her?
Strange?
Yeah, something unusual that Chuppa might find scary.
Not really. Nothing that I can think of. I mean, she's Scottish, but surely that's not...
That's it. Chuppa says that he doesn't like her accent and it's putting him off his food.
But they've been getting along great together. She's been taking him for walks and playing fetch.
Does she wear a tartan coat?
No, that's a stereotype.
Has she been feeding him haggis?
Absolutely not. Just dog food.
I think you need to have a serious discussion with your girlfriend. Chuppa is saying she fed him some haggis once and it made him feel sick. He also says he hates the Scots.
So hang on, right? So you're saying that my dog is racist?
Exactly.
Is there anything I can do?
Chuppa wants you to dump your girlfriend and ask her to move out.
But we've all been getting along so well just lately. I mean, I can't just ask her to move out over this, can I?
Chuppa says that if you don't, he'll be forced to starve himself to death. As a responsible pet owner, it's your only course of action.
Oh, God, no!
But there may be another way. I could enroll Chuppa on an intensive and expensive hypnotherapy course. Using my neurosis-blocking techniques, I could trick Chuppa into thinking she's a brummie instead. Unless you want to dump your new girlfriend. This is your only option.
Okay, I'll do it. Thanks, Mr. Huntsman.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I could help. For an ongoing series of considerable direct debit payments, of course. Give me a call if you need anything else.
And so, John Huntsman, pet psychic, solves another case. Join us after the break when John cracks the case of a house cat with hemorrhoids, helps a ferret find its true calling, and hypnotizes a chicken into thinking it's a man.
We'll be right back.
Whoa! Hey dudes, and welcome to Tipz Zone, your one-stop shop for all the cool, awesome tips and tricks for your favourite video games. It's me, Brad Radical, and today we're...
Whoa, wait, hold on a sec. Brad Radical.
That's my name now, dude. It's cool, right?
Well, it makes sense you'd change your name after what happened last year.
Whoa! Don't bring us all down with that, man. Let's get on with the show. Hey dudes, check this out. It's hip, it's happening. It's the new bodacious game from Seagar. It's Prickles the Porcupine.
I've been looking forward to this game. The technology on this cartridge is simply incredible. The data feed is triple channel banks to allow a performance increase factor of over 17%. The cart essentially turns your machine into a 19-bit machine. And not only that, games make use of new techniques called flash processing, which renders light sources better than almost anything else on the market. What you have on your hands here is...
Hey, that's rad, man. This game is so totally cool, you guys. It'll blow your baseball caps backwards. So, like, you play as this brown porcupine, okay? but he's like totally really fast, and he runs so fast it's like, whoa! You're gonna want to ask your mum and dad to get this for Christmas. Everybody's gonna be playing this, dudes, so make sure you're totally chill with it.
Yeah, but the manufacturing cost of the cart, that price is going to be passed on to the consumer. This game is likely to set your parents back around £40.
So what, man? I mean, like, parents, am I right? Totally.
What does that even mean?
You gotta beg your parents, dude. Do whatever it takes so you can be, like, totally radical.
Alright, firstly, that's terrible advice. Second, don't say radical because it sounds like you're referencing yourself.
Well, it's better than being called Tim Brown. I mean, what kind of name is that? Get it changed, man. So, as the Tipmeister General around this joint, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about Prickles the Porcupine. After this, you're gonna be a Prickles expert to the max. You're gonna be so full of tips, you might explode. So check this out, right? On your controller, okay, there's this button called the right button, okay? So, if you press this button, Prickles will walk to the right. I mean, this is so totally awesome. It's gonna transform the way you play Prickles the Porcupine forever. Am I right? I'm totally right.
That's just basic functionality.
Chill out, dude. There's plenty more in-depth tips. So if you thought that was rad, you're gonna love this next tip. Okay, so, you know, if you press the A button at any time, Prickles will jump into the air. This is an incredible discovery that I made last night, and it now means I can jump over pits. I mean, I thought this game was about running into the pits as fast as possible, but get this, it so totally isn't, you guys. This game is so extreme.
Are all these tips going to cover the basic controls of the game?
What? Step back, man. These are advanced tips that only the most bodacious peeps know about.
They're not. They're really not.
Whoa! Far out. Okay, so this next tip is such a massive tip, it tips the balance of tipdom. Are you sitting down? 'Cause you're gonna need to. It's time for our tip of awesomeness. Check this out, dudes. And dudettes. 'Cause dudettes can play games too, and I'm so totally cool with that. Okay, so, you see that button that says start on your controller? Well, you can press this button at any time, and it totally pauses the game. Whoa!
Brad.
This is so totally awesome that my kicks almost flew off into my boombox. So, like, if I want to grab a soda or take a whiz, I can totally press start and stop the game.
Brad.
Those sneaky developers totally tried to trick us by naming the stop button start, but after weeks of research, I cracked their code. I've totally hacked the game, which is as radical as it is bodacious. Whoa!
You killed a kid, Brad. You killed a kid. I'm sorry. I know it wasn't your fault.
It just happened so fast.
I know. I'm here for you. It's your friend. But you need to deal with it, and none of this is helping.
I just thought I could give something back to the kids, you know?
Let's turn the camera off, okay?
Can I just have a few minutes alone?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Okay, dudes, that's it for today. By now you'll have everything you totally need to beat Prickles the Porcupine and make your friends feel totally whack. Tune in next week when we'll be telling you how to insert your cartridge, and we'll have some fly tips on the new hip-happening game from Nintendo, Mega Wonky Kong. This is Brad Radical, turning off the console. Peace out. Bioengineered Fruit Men are coming up your stairs. Bioengineered Fruit Men will catch you unawares. Bioengineered Fruit Men will tie you all to chairs. Bioengineered fruit men ripping out your pubic hairs. Bioengineered fruit men, they don't stand for tomfoolery. Bioengineered fruit men are looking for your jewelry. Bioengineered fruit men, for valuables they'll hunt. Bioengineered fruit men, oh just give them what they want. Bioengineered fruit men, remove your fingernails. Bioengineered fruit men, undeterred by your wails. Bioengineered fruit men only want to vent their frustration. Bioengineered fruit men want your safe combination.